Good morning, grade threes. Welcome to our English class. Hello, Sanak. Is it your birthday today? I remember last week you did say it was the 1st of June. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you are having a stunning birthday. How's it going for you so far? Is it going good? That is so good to hear. Are you having some cake at least? I do hope you're having some cake. Nothing like a birthday without cake. That's good. Well, everybody say happy birthday to Sanak. He's having a nice birthday today. How old are you today, Sanak? Good morning, Hayden. So how old are you turning today? 9. Oh my word. How does it feel to be 9? Does it feel the same as to be 8? Or is it a little? No, it feels different. How does it feel different to be 9? What does it feel like? Tell me. Well, I'm so glad to have you all here today. We are wishing Sanak a very, very happy birthday. He's 9 years old today, and he's definitely going to have some cake. So we all wish we could join you for that. Well, I know I would. I cannot say no to chocolate cake. For those of you who are new, I am Sheena Cooney, and I'll be your teacher today. I'm so sorry I called you, I said he, I meant she. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Sanak, she is 9 years old today, and she is going to have an awesome day. I wish you many, many more blessings, Sanak, and that you have many more beautiful birthdays. And I hope you are spoiled absolutely rotten today. Yeah, we have to bake our own cake, don't we? Unfortunately, if it's possible. Sometimes it's not. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, anybody who's new. This is my email address if you want to send me any work or any activities that you did in class today. I would love to see or give you feedback. You can send it to sheenamelody@gmail.com. So today we're going to do a bit of listening and speaking. So who can guess what our topic is going to be today? Any ideas? Read a story. Very good. We are going to read a story. What do you think the story is going to be about by looking at the picture on your screen? About a farm. About a farm. Well, it does say welcome to the farm. Now, I've chosen a particular farm animal to read about. Do you want to guess which farm animal I chose? We have quite a few on this page. It could be about a dog. What else could it be about? Sheep. It could be about sheep. That's right. It could. It could also be about a pig. A rabbit. Oh, look, there's a bunny rabbit in the corner. Cute little white one. It could also be about a cow. Turkey. That's interesting. I love that idea. Cow? Maybe there is a cow in the story. I am sure you all have your favorite animal story. Who in our class has been to a farm before? Oh, Hayden suggested cow or chicken. So Hayden, you have been to a farm before. Has anybody else been to a farm before? Oh, Sinak, you've been to a farm before. Very good. Who doesn't like going to a farm? Who does like going to a farm? So, Mamiki, you have been to a farm on your, oh, Hayden says on his school trips. That's when we probably go to a farm the most. So now we are going to start our story. Oh, I can imagine you must have learned a lot on the farm. There's so much going on at a farm, and there's always a lot to do. Our farmers are very, very busy, and also our animals have jobs to do. So in our story today, sorry, I have to just share that Mimiki's grandfather has a farm. Does he have animals on his farm? Yes. I lived on a farm too. And I agree with you, Sanak, because the nature is absolutely beautiful. We didn't have a lot of animals. We had a pig. His name was Angus, and lots of dogs and two cats. We used to have sheep, but the leopards kept coming and stealing them, or poachers would come and take our sheep. So we stopped having sheep. But I do love the farm, and I do love beautiful trees and flowers and fruits. We get a lot of monkeys and baboons, and we have geese as well. No, Angus is not a pork pig for eating. He's a pet. So he's actually our pet on the farm. Today we're going to read a story that you know very, very well. So we're going to look at pictures. I'm going to talk about the pictures that we see. There'll be a poster, and we can talk about the poster. I used to have a goat a very long time ago, and my goat's name was Gizmo. And she was a black goat with a white stripe on her nose. And she used to love to jump on our cars where it was warm in the winter. So that's why our cars used to have a lot of vents. Then she got so naughty. She was climbing in our windows and eating our house plants. And she was walking on our beds. So eventually we had to actually give her to a pet farm. So now she lives in a pet farm and she's very, very happy. The story we're going to do today, as you know so well, is The Little Red Hen. And there are many variations of the story. And I'm sure that in many of the stories you will have heard lots of different animal characters, and they sometimes change it. However, today I decided to introduce to you the original, one of the original Little Red Hen stories. It was written many, many, many years ago. And back then it was known as the Old English folk tale. And you can actually see the drawings that show you it was before the time they started drawing cartoons and animation. The drawings are very realistic. This one was retold and drawn by Florence White Williams. And this is the story I'm going to read to you. You can listen along very nicely and take note of what's happening. I can ask questions as we go along or at the end. I do hope you're going to enjoy the story. Matloto, is that your name, sweetheart? I'm going to actually write it down and try and remember it. Okay? So let me just jot that down. There we go. Okay. The Little Red Hen. One day, the little red hen found a seed. It was a wheat seed, and if planted, it would grow up, and when ripe, it could be made into flour and then into bread. Do you know what it means if something is ripe? If you have something that is ripe, what do you think that means? It's done. Okay, good suggestion. Would anybody else also like to share their ideas? What does it mean when a wheat seed is ripe? So very good. It has grown a little. Good effort, Sinak. Well done. When a wheat seed is ripe, that means it is full grown, it's finished growing, and it's ready to be picked, cut, or harvested. She thought of the pig and of the cat who had nothing to do, and of the great fat rat, and she called loudly. What do you think she's going to call out loudly? I don't mind waiting a little bit for you to type your answer in the chat box. I would love to hear your suggestions. Hayden suggests she might call out, do you want help? And the cat says no. Hello, sweetheart. Welcome, Africa. Nice to have you here. I'm glad you could make it. So she called loudly. So Mamika, Sorry, I'll get it right. Moloto suggests that she calls the dog. Okay, so in the story, she was thinking of the pig and of the cat and of the great fat rat. And she said something. She called loudly. And this is what she said. Who will plant the seed? Who will plant the seed? What do you think the pig and the cat and the rat said? No. So the suggestions we have is they said no. Not I, said the pig. You can even read along with me, grade threes. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the rat. Well then, said the little red hen, I will. And she did. One day she noticed that the wheat was ripe and ready to be packed. Who will help me pack wheat? And you can say with me, grade threes, not I, said the pig. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the rat. Well then, said the little red hen, I will. And she did. So what do you think is going to happen next? If you look at the picture, she's cut the wheat. What does she need to do next? Oh, we've just started the story, Africa. It's okay. I will make sure that you guys get a version of it. So she needs to cook the wheat. But remember, it's still in strips. So it's still a plant, even though it's cut. So we can't use it in that state and cook it straight away. So we have to take it somewhere first after it's cut. Once cut, the wheat was ready to be carried to a mill. A mill is a place where they break down the wheat so that it is like flour, because you can't cook with wheat unless it's in flour form, because you can't kind of bake with that. So the mill grinds it down into flour. Who will help me carry the wheat? So now you can join me, grade threes. Not I, said the pig. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the rat. Well then, said the little red hen, I will. Well done, the grade threes that are reading along with me. I am so proud of you. What do you think is going to happen next? The little red hen has taken the wheat to the mill. So what do you think will happen after this? So she will need, okay, Sinak, you suggest that she go to the mill. Now remember, the mill is the name of a building where they have special machines that cut up and grind the wheat till it's tiny, tiny bits of flour so that you can bake with it. Hayden suggests she bakes bread and the animals want to eat it. Let's find out. Once the wheat was made into flour, the little red hen decided to bake some bread. What do you think she's going to ask the other animals? Remember, she's just decided to bake some bread. She hasn't made it yet. So what do you think she's going to ask the animals to help her with? Very good, Kundiso and Hayden. Who will help me make the bread? Or do you want to help? Very good, Sanak. Who will make the bread? Spot on, grade threes. Well done. Who will help me bake the bread? You can read this part with me. Not I, said the pig. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the rat. Well then, said the little red hen, I will. And she did. And you see her in the picture baking the bread? And look how all the other animals are just watching. She's kneading the dough with her claws. She's got the bowl of mix beside her. She's got the baking tins for the loaves of bread. And she has a stove in the background. I think the cat and the rat are extremely lazy, don't you? Well, it is an old animal tale, so we don't mind too much where they are baking the bread. It does look outdoors, doesn't it, on the farm? Soon, the delicious, freshly baked loaf was ready to eat. Can you imagine what fresh baked bread smells like? Oh, I love the smell of freshly baked bread. I could eat a whole loaf just by the smell. So Hayden suggests the chicken said, "Who wants to eat my bread?" She said, "No, let's see." Oh, the animals are looking very, very hungry, aren't they? Do they look happy or do they look sad? You are absolutely right. Grade threes, they do not look very happy. How do we know that they are sad? What tells us in the drawing, in the picture, that they are sad? They are sad because they could not eat the bread. Very good. How do you know they're sad? How do you know they are sad? I want to see if you can notice something on the picture that tells us that they're sad. They did not help, you're right, so they should not get any bread. Very good. The expression, well done, Sinak and Kundi. So they are crying. Do you see the teardrops in their faces? But you know what? You are also right. It is their own fault. They did not help. Out of habit, Little Red Hen said, "Who will help me eat the bread?" "I will," said the pig. "I will," said the cat. "I will," said the rat. Well done, Sinak. "No, you won't," said the Little Red Hen. "I will." And she did. But you see, she is sharing it with her chicks. You see that? She's sharing it with her little baby chicks. They're helping her eat the bread. Did you enjoy that story? So you can actually go to this link if you want to read this full story there. And also, I put a little activity for you. You can make your own little red hen. I'm sure you can also find many other crafts to do. And you can take a picture of your own little red hen and how you made it or how you made it, and you can send it to my email address. There is also a link how to make bread. It's a very, very easy recipe. So if you feel like baking and you like baking, you're more than welcome to see if you can attempt this bread. Now for homework, I have put up a little worksheet. So you can put your name and send it to me just so that I know who did the work or take a photo. Little red hen. So you're going to trace over the letters. And the reason why they are all in capital is because her name is Little Red Hen. So we start with capital L, capital R, capital H. And we try and write neatly on the lines. Okay? A bit of writing practice. If you have the story yourself of the Little Red Hen, you can read it. If not, I'm going to see if I can put it on our website for you. We are going to play Kahoot on a Friday. We like to do it on a Friday because it ends the week off nicely. And hopefully you'll all have learned the questions or the quiz that might come up. Now, I'm so sorry you're getting cold, Sinak. It is winter, so it's kind of chilly. We have a bit of a warmer day here today. Did you have fun today? Are there any questions you'd like to ask me?